The Austin Sevens were settling well in their new home village of Snug. Individually, they had been exploring nearby places. Dark Blue was thinking. He was particularly pleased with a letterbox he had erected at their gate. He had found it at the recycling shop. Elky interrupted Dark Blue's thoughts. I'd like to go on a road trip. Off it would be fun. We could go off-roading on the way. Dark Blue and Maroon added that they would like to see Glenorchy, which is a shorter excursion. Huh? Hmm? It just so happened at that moment a postman drove up in his post van, delivered a letter, and left. Elky picked it up. Look, guys, our first letter since our move. That letterbox you found came in handy, said Maroon, winking at Dark Blue. Elky read the letter. It looks like another task. This letter's from a double-decker bus at a park in Canberra, he said. He's been working as a cafe for too long and wants to be on the open road again. Dark Blue suddenly got jittery and said excitedly, Looks like our road trip will be further than we thought. He continued chattering. Elky, there's the tip yard nearby. It has a room in the back, just like the one in Wales. Oh, pooh, said Maroon, disbelieving. You're telling stories. It's not a story, blurted Dark Blue. I was there. It has a mysterious door, just like in Wales. It looks like the mouth of a tunnel. We could use it to get to Canberra. Wow, breathed Elky. Given our travel secret, we must continue in and out of Tasmania the same way. It wouldn't do to be discovered on the mainland without tickets for travel. Let's go then, said Dark Blue. I'll show you the way. The Austin Sevens left Snug and went driving to Market's recycle shop. There was nobody about the yard, so they sneaked towards the back of the shop. But before they entered, Maroon spoke up. Lads, We should wash the dirt from our panels before we go. We don't want to spread any plant viruses on the mainland. Okay, said Elky. They are very strict with quarantine, I know. We have officers to check for all kinds of problems. A short while later, cleaned with the aid of a bucket and sink in the corner of the workshop, the three friends drove into the mouth of the tunnel. Once through, they found themselves standing in a mine. This isn't Canberra, they thought. Looking around them, they saw red sand. The walls were red as well, and the sky could be seen easily. A brilliant blue. This must be Uluru, said Maroon, rolling back in surprise as if an unseen rope was pulling him. Let's take a short tour around before we head to Canberra, said Elky. Some of the red sand will be useful to disguise our colors. They came across a gorge where a sandstorm had formed a pile of bright red sand. It's a perfect disguise to use, said Dark Blue. In we go. They gathered at the edge of the highway a short time later, checking their tires with a brush so as not to leave a trail. All clear, said Elky, looking for any sign of unknown vehicles, either coming left or right on the highway. They set off. At one stage, we made an emergency stop under a cafe carport. It had begun to rain. It was the wet season, different to spring, and we suddenly realized that the disguises would wash off. Phew! One wash and we'd be toast, said Maroon. We were spooked with the thought of getting exposed on the mainland whilst on a secret mission. We had been toasting in the sun for a while when "Don't make a move now, lads, but I see a police car that's parked here," exclaimed Dark Blue. They held their collective breath as they watched a police officer tackle a terribly rough man into the back of the police car and leave the car park with a screech of tires. They were heading for the jailhouse. "Okay, he's gone," sighed Dark Blue. Elky called out, "Let's get crewing to Canberra. We can hatch up a plan to help the bus out when we find the park." One by one, the Austin Sevens continued their journey. At last, it came to the city of Canberra and started looking for the park. They actually found it quite quickly. Nearby the park, Dark Blue noticed a bus depot with a row of route buses out the back. "They will come in handy," thought Dark Blue. They decided to wait for nightfall to cover their movement. "In the meantime," said Elky, "we can talk to the bus in the car park and plan our rescue. It would do us no good if we're discovered taking a bus in the daylight hours."